My name is Joey. I'm a crafter, 3D printer, and a collector of model trains, and I'm going to show you how I build a variety of different things. Today I'm going to show you how to make a round car emblem without a 3D modeling software or modeling skills for free. The reason why I'm starting this project is because my best friend's dad had just recently purchased a G-wagon made for the Swiss Army by the company Puch, and he could not find the emblem. That was one of the pieces that was missing from the car when he bought it, and he wanted the emblem that went with the car. And he was telling my dad this, and I told him I can make him one on my 3D printer, and he was amazed about the technology, so I made him one. To start this, you're going to want to have a clean 2D image of the emblem you were trying to recreate. I could not find one on Google Images, but I was able to find what the emblem actually looked like. So I was able to recreate it in Pages. You could use Pages, Word, or any drawing app you feel comfortable in doing if you can't find your image that you want. But if you found an image on Google, you could skip the timestamp 5 minutes, 8 seconds. I started this by drawing a circle over the image. They're around the same size. And then I decided to trace all the little details. To get the exact font that I'm looking for, since I don't have it on my computer, I went onto Google and screenshotted their font and then took the fill out of the font and then imported it into Pages. This is how I'm making it, and then put the color that I wanted behind it so you could see the color of the letters, because that's the color that I need it to be when I go to make it, because I want each different shape to be a different color, so it comes up as a different layer when I make it with this program that I'm going to use. I screenshotted the letters again and then removed all the background, leaving just the letters. When I go to upload this image later, The darker colors will be in the back, and the lighter colors will be more up front. Now that my image is all done, I'm going to screenshot it and go to 3DP Rocks and upload my image. To start this, you're going to want to go to the top left corner and go to Images and click and drag the file you want to upload to this website. And then you're going to see it's going to pull a model up as a rectangle. And once that loads in, you're going to go all the way to, it says domed top. And then you're going to hit refresh. And then you're going to get a close model, and then I'm going to go to model settings. This website's main use is for making lithophanes. I will explain what a lithophane is in another episode. Then I want to make sure the layer thickness goes from 4 to 6, and then I'm gonna hit refresh so it updates all the settings, and then I'm gonna download the model and import it into my slicer. First things first, we're gonna upload the model to Cura. It's not looking like the model that we need to look like right now, but it will once I scale it down. I'm going to first scale it down on the X and Y to 50.8 millimeters because I know it needs to be 2 inches in diameter. But I don't know the actual thickness of the original, so I scaled it down to 30% on the Z height. Now we're going to go over to the settings. I'm going to make sure I'm on my lithophane setting. My lithophane setting consists of a 0.2 millimeter nozzle height. I changed that to 0.12, so it's very detailed, and it gets the most detailing for this model. Then I make sure it's still on 100% infill, and still at 50 millimeters a second, and has my skirt on. The skirt is plastic that is extruded before the print actually happens. The skirt serves a purpose because it helps you prime the extruder and establish a smooth flow of filament. Also, it allows you to adjust the leveling and adhesion issues before the model actually begins printing. Now I'm going to hit slice to make sure that the model is going to be perfect when I go to hit print. It tells me that it will take 3 hours and 44 minutes. I will save it to my SD card and then upload it to my printer. Sorry for the bad video quality. It's because I filmed it on my iPhone before I had the camera and the camera mount set up. He didn't tell me what color he wanted it, so I printed it in black and then did multiple coats of filler primer and then spray painted it black because that's the color that he asked me to spray paint it. It came out great. He loves it. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video series on how I made car parts for this vehicle. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. If you like this model and want to download it for yourself, I have a link to my Thingiverse page and this exact model in the description below.